do this. This is so frustrating. I don't know why my computer and my phone's doing this, but it's really pissing me off. Well, anyway. I'm gonna change the theme again. There we go. Conceptually, the water dungeon boss of Twilight Princess is horrific. You know what? You're kind of right. I don't know. It didn't freak me out for some reason. But like a giant Goron man somehow freaked me out. Alright. Are we good now? Is my computer good now? Ugh. I'm so sorry about this, guys. This is bothering me so much, but hopefully it won't be too bad on your end of things. I'm gonna eat my toast. Yeah, this slaps. The idea of being alone in a dark water tank with that thing spooked me when I first played. I mean, I understand. Enclosed spaces, especially with water, is really, really scary. I need to play the game again. I really do. This is good toast, y'all. Also, I changed the theme. I'm playing Inside the Sandship theme. Because I love that theme a lot. Also, real quick, I thought about this. I followed this page on Instagram, and they're like a Zelda meme page, and they're pretty funny. But, there's just like one meme where they were like, why is Zant kind of hot with the mask on? And I was like, hold on, that's crazy. Because Zant is a literally mentally unstable maniac. He's like the Joker. You know, like, it's kind of like that. And you find that attractive. Okay. That's weird. I love the time shifting stuff. I feel like the time shift stones are so cool in Skyward Sword because you think to yourself, because, okay, so like, canonically speaking, Skyward Sword's the first game. So, a part of me is like, okay, well, what was before that if there was a time shift stone? And I thought to myself, oh, the birth of Hylia, probably, because it was an ancient power. So, I think that's kind of cool that they did that. Oh, there we go. Also, love the fact that I have YouTube Premium because I don't need to worry about ads. It's so nice. And it is a little expensive, I won't lie, but like, it's really not that bad. Like, it's really not. Okay. There's just this long and interesting history that is implied through it. It is. It's very long. I have an encyclopedia and a historical book about the Zelda lore. And even though it's all conceptual and it's theoretical, some of it is confirmed by Nintendo, because Nintendo pretty kind of made the book. I don't know. I have to go back and read it again for me to like fully understand it, but some of the theories that people have been saying about Zelda is true, because Nintendo was like, yeah, you guys are right, and I was like, what? Hello, bonjour. Thanks for coming to the live. Hopefully the chat won't disappear again. I swear to God, my phone and my computer just hate me today. They're just mad at me for some reason. Did you get the special 25th anniversary edition of Skyward Sword with the controller in the orchestrated soundtrack? I don't know, actually, because okay, this is a really funny story, so this will be hilarious. But my mom is a big Zelda girl. Okay, this is how I got into Zelda. My mom has been playing Zelda since the 80s, so like the OG games, like the first 2 games, and over time she just grew to like it more. So she got like Majora, she got Ocarina of Time, she got Twilight Princess, etc. And I had no idea what Zelda was because I was very little. And then one day on my mom's birthday, my dad gets her Skyward Sword because it just came out. Because this was like in 2011. Yeah, 2011. And I just remember being like, oh, it's just another video game my mom likes. Like, ugh, what's that? And then she started playing it, and I was like, I need to figure out what this game is. So Chloe started playing it, my sister, and then I started playing it, and I got hooked. And I'm not kidding, we literally, me and my sister, fought over who should go next after. Like, we fought taking turns. So then after that, it got so bad to the point where my dad had to sell it. He had to sell the fucking game because we were fighting so much over it, and I felt horrible. But I don't think it was the 25th anniversary, to answer your question, Gina, but oh my god. And then I think we got one like for ourselves, me and Chloe. And now obviously we don't fight about it anymore, but like we got it like a new copy or something. I have plenty of games, not LOZ related. Donkey Kong Voluntary, Mario Contra for Super Nintendo, and new one on the Switch, Sonic Mania Plus, etc. Oh, that's cool. I have a bunch of Mario games. I have the first and the second Super Mario Galaxy. I have Super Mario Odyssey. Yeah, I figured it was DK Country. I just don't play Donkey Kong that much, but yeah, I have a bunch of Mario games. I have Super Paper Mario as well. That's a classic. I have, what else do I have? I have a couple Kirby games. I'm obsessed with Kirby, honestly. And I do have the New Horizons Animal Crossing game as well. So that's that. But I literally am such a Zelda girl. I just stick to Zelda from day one, you know? Oh, I figured it wasn't as you were telling the story. I would imagine you'd remember the golden controller. Yeah, I don't remember it. But I thought maybe so, but I don't think so. That would be really cool. I need to get that on eBay or something. Oh, I'm gonna go grab some more coffee, so I'll be RV. With every Nintendo console, there's about 10 Mario-related games, if not more. No, literally. Because Nintendo... done? Oh my god, this happens every morning with the mailman. At this point, you should just meet him. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I don't even know what I was saying, but you're right. Every Nintendo game does have a lot of like Mario games because they just want to stuff it down your throat. Like, let's be so for real. Like Zelda's kind of like second in line, but Mario is always first. It's always first. What breed? Do you mean like my dog? Yeah, probably. He does want attention at all times. My dog is an attention whore. And when he doesn't get it, he will whimper and cry all day. Do you guys want a new theme, by the way? I can change it if you'd like. We're about like 11 minutes into this theme. And I'll probably leave, I don't know when I'll leave, but like probably before noonish because I do have a few things to do at home. So, yeah. Fire Temple and Skyward Sword? Sure. I got you. I love this theme. This was my sister's favorite temple. Was the Earth Temple. Did you graduate high school? You look 19 years old. No, I graduated college. I graduated college in 2023. I graduated high school during the pandemic, so yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's a compliment or like not a compliment to say that I look 19, but like, thanks. This is such a good song. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, I work. I'm off 2 days a week, and then I work the rest of the week. But like, when I'm off, I do a lot of content stuff for myself, this channel. I also market a podcast. I'm also going to market, I'm also marketing like a goat farm. Because my field was social media marketing. That was my degree that I graduated from. So I just want to like do stuff like that on my day off. Or my days off, I should say. So that's why I do stuff for the channel. That's why I do stuff for me. I do stuff for a podcast that I market. And hopefully that goat farm, I'm going to meet with the person next week. So that'll be exciting. But yeah. One thing about this temple that scared me was that giant ball of stone where you had to run down the hill. Bye. See you later. But yeah, that was a pretty fun temple though for the most part. And the boss was pretty easy, I would say. And Grave, girl, love him. He's probably my favorite character in the entire game. I'll be very honest. Even though he's like a horrible person, I love him. I don't care. I love Grave. Garahim. Oh. Part of me is like, I want to play Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess again, but I just don't have the time. It sucks. I never have time anymore. And plus I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, so I kind of want to do that first before I go back in time to play the games again. But I'm thinking to myself, seems like you enjoy Malin, both redheads. I do like Malin a lot, but my hair is actually a brown. I just dyed it red because I wanted to be red. I dye my hair a lot, so it's just something I like to do. I'm hoping to dye my hair like in the summer. I want to dye it blue. I think that'd be kind of cool. And I've done it before, so like I know it won't be scary. But yeah, my hair is naturally brown because as you can tell my roots are in the back here. But yeah, I just was like, I kind of want to do red. So I did red. And with Malin, I felt like it was just the closest character I could think to like my aesthetic. I don't know. Just whatever. I like female characters, and then I put that as my channel. Because this is a female-run channel. But anyway, I was saying that I'm thinking like I should do, for my next soundtrack, I should do like Ocarina of Time, probably. Because I haven't done that one yet, and I do like a couple of the songs on there. Maybe like some in-between games like Phantom Hourglass or like Link Between Worlds, Spirit Tracks, or like, you know, something like that. But I kind of need to like, play the in-between games more, because fun fact, I don't really play the in-between games. I like the OG games, like the ones that go out every 5 or 6 years. Yeah. Mifa is kind of a redhead. I mean, she's a redheaded fish. Of course. She is. I mean, if she was a human, though, she would have red hair because of her skin. And so would Sidon, I would assume. So, anyway. Groose is oh yeah, he is a redhead. You're so right. Groose, iconic, man. Such an icon. Oh my god. Like, I remember when I first played it and I was like, I fucking hate this guy. And then I got to know him better and I was like, wait, Groose is the shit. Like, he's pretty awesome. Oh. He's a wimp while Link doesn't care. You're correct. I feel like Groose is like the epitome of a gym bro. He's the epitome of a gym bro. Because at first he's like, oh, look at this idiot, look at Link, and I want to be with Zelda, oh, but she doesn't understand me, and it's like, girl, you got better things to worry about, you know? He's Gaston if he had a redemption arc. Yeah. He's very, yeah, he has that narcissism that Gaston has, for sure. For sure. But instead of having bitches, he has his 2 best friends. When they fell in that forest, Groose was scared to death. Yeah, he was a wimp, that's for sure. He was a chicken. But he was funny. He became like one of the coolest characters in the game, I think, because even though that he was an absolute bully, he kind of realized how life can be very unexpected and scary, and he was just kind of like, well, maybe I shouldn't be such a dickhead. So he helped Link along the way, which was cool. Especially with the imprisoned battles. I loved using the Groose cannon. I thought that was awesome. But, you know. I want to be the only blonde, lol. Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, because, I mean, she's technically like a reincarnate of Hylia, so it makes sense is that she's the only blonde. But then a part of me is like, well, if you apply that to Tears of the Kingdom, where did she come from? Which is why I don't think Tears of the Kingdom is canon. Even though that Nintendo says it is. It's not in my eyes. Like, it's like this is another universe, this is a parallel universe, like there's no way. There's no way. Ugh. I personally think Tears of the Kingdom has a really, like, for the most part, it's not a good plotline. I'm sorry, it's not. I prefer the older ones so much better. Not only do I not talk, but Zelda looks different in every game. Yeah, she does. That's true. Because in Ocarina of Time, she looked very like, what's the word? She looked very like princessy. She looked like the classic, like, help me from the castle kind of princess. And then Twilight Princess, she looked like an emo, captured one. Breath of the Wild, she looked more like a scientist, professor, princess. She has different eras. And then in Tears of the Kingdom, she has a bisexual cut. Impa is blonde. She is blonde. Like in the animated series with this obsession, if you look, there are 2 photos of her in his own room. I know, and it's creepy. Like, I don't... The animated series is like a piece of history that I don't want to look at because it's so cringy. Especially the part where Link was like, "Oi boy, smooching time," and he tries to kiss Zelda, and it's like, hey buddy, that's assault. You can't do that. Oh my god. It's weird. Link was a creep, for real. So I'm glad in the games he's like much more chill, I would say. But, you know. Does anybody have another theme suggestion? We're getting about 10 minutes in. Kind of want to switch it up again. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna do Lake Floria. I love Lake Floria, dude. I just love Skyward Sword. I just love it. Water. How can you tell her hair is always up? Well, the color, the lighting, her, like, yeah, she has like a weird braid situation, but her color is blonde. It's very noticeable. You wonder why Link and Zelda never kiss. I mean, Peach does with Mario in many games. Well, they almost did in Skyward Sword, but they did not. I don't know why. I think that's just something Nintendo just didn't want to really look into, like the romance-wise. But I don't know. I will say in Skyward Sword, they were very lovey-dovey with each other. Like, they didn't, like, kiss or anything, but they were very into each other. Because, like, when Link would, like, talk to Zelda about her true identity, about, like, who she was, he got, like, emotional. And that's pretty much the only time that we see Link, like, go, and he cried. and everything. I think that's why that game really like impacted me so much as a child, because when I saw that scene, I was like, "Ugh." It was very emotional. Ocarina of Time brings up Link's mother in a cutscene. Yeah, and I think I can't remember which game it was, but somebody brought up about Link's dad. I don't know who or what, but yeah. In the manga, she turns into a tree. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. That's really cool. I hope that was a healing thing, though. I need to read the manga a lot more. And I literally have 2 copies of the Twilight Princess one, so I should read it. But I need to like really dive into the lore of like Link's parents and like Zelda's origin story more, because I only know like the basic parts. But even just explaining it and figuring it out is so hard. Like, it doesn't make any sense to anyone. But I think that's just kind of the central mystery. You'd hate to be a tree, lightning strikes, or a forest fire RP. Yeah, that's true. Oh, and especially not to bring this up, but this is a little like related. Um you know that one scene where in Majora's Mask, well, I don't know if you guys ever played Majora, but there's a part in the credit scene where one of the forest people, the Dekus, he finds out that his son is missing, and he looks for his son throughout the whole game, and you don't know it, but you realize that you are his son because you took his mask, which means he's dead. And in the credit scene, the father finally finds his son and he becomes like a lost tree. It's really sad. And I've never seen that before, but my sister said, look, he found his son. And I was like, what? And then I saw it and it was like really sad. Twilight Princess manga has some gore, so be warned. None of the mangas follow the story from the game directly. I figured. And I'm okay with gore. I like violence. I don't mind a little bit of blood and violence. Plus, Twilight Princess is brutal. It's fucking brutal. Because imagine you're minding your own business and then all of a sudden the entire earth is completely contaminated with darkness and you just die instantly. Like, that's insane. It's almost like if the sun didn't exist or something. Like, it's really freaky if you really think about it. Which is why I just like that game too. Because it's like you're reviving that lost part of the world. I don't know. Strange. Oh, that food made me a little sleepy. As in arms being ripped off and blood and guts everywhere, kind of gore moments. Okay, that's fine. Just answer yes or no. You don't need to explain. A boyfriend? Yeah, I do have a boyfriend. I've been with him for 5 years. He's like the coolest person ever. He's honestly like such a cool person in and out. Like, he loves all kinds of stuff like me. We're very nerdy. We play D&D like all the time. I was engaged, but we broke up 4 years ago. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That really sucks. I'm sorry, Jim. Hopefully the time will come where you find somebody who is a lot better than whoever you were with. But yeah, there's a lot of characters in Zelda that remind me a lot of my boyfriend. like, not necessarily Link, I wouldn't say, but like probably a couple side characters or like tougher characters. I know for a fact that my boyfriend is a Goron. Like, he has a Goron spirit about him, and I showed him, like, he's watched me play a lot of Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, and he just loves the Goron tribe a lot. Like, I've talked to him about it, and I've showed him like all these Gorons, and he's like, oh, I want to be friends with them. I'm like, I know, because you have the energy of one. So yeah, it's cool. Big Daruk energy? I wouldn't say Daruk. I would say, like, probably the chief. Like, the chief of the Gorons. Or, the blacksmith. He's not, like, a huge, like, I'm a hero and I'm gonna save the day. Like, he's not really like that. He's very chill. But he's also, like, kind of tough, so it's like, I don't know. He's always told me that I'm like a Kikwi or like a Korok, and I'm like, bro, is it because I'm stupid and clumsy? But I'm not here to shit talk about him. He's the best person ever, honestly. I just wish he would play more Zelda games so he could like understand it. When I heard they changed it to Tears of the Kingdom, I was not shocked. The tradition is new with every Zelda game. Yep, I wasn't surprised either. I think the only time I was surprised was when they changed it to Breath of the Wild, because it sounded so different. Like, it was always like 2 words, like it was like Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, that sort of thing, except for Ocarina. And then the other games were older in the 80s, so like, yeah. There's no Link to the Past 2 or Twilight Princess 2. No, and there never has been a 2 in the name. They've only had like sequels or something. And even like, for example, like Hyrule Warriors. They had Hyrule Warriors, then they had Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which is like 2, but they never put the number 2 in there. So, whatever. I felt like Breath of the Wild could have been shrine hunting, felt like 40% of the time was what I was doing. Facts. It was always shrine hunting, tower searching. Yeah, it's frustrating. Especially when you get the expansion pack, because you're like, oh, there's more. Great. But you want to know one thing that I loved about Breath of the Wild was the powers you would get with the Divine Beast. I prefer that power over Tears of the Kingdom in a heartbeat. I don't care, because I would be on a cliff and I'd be like, you know what sounds good right now? Rivali's Gale. Rivali's Gale got me through everything, for real. But, yeah. Oh, Rivali's Gale. Rivali's Gale, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Rivali's Gale in a heartbeat. Because the Vow of Talon is really cool, like, it gives you wind power and whatever, but you could be, like, stuck on a cliff, or you could be stuck in a really high place, or you had to float to a higher place, and you'd be like, Rivali's Gale, boom, and then you're up. And I just think that is so much more valuable than just flowing across a piece of land or a piece of sky. It's just kind of dumb in my opinion, but that's just me. Yeah. I did like the sages a lot. However, it pissed me off that Zelda was considered a sage because canonically, actually, I'm going back in time here, but canonically speaking, Zelda's not a sage, and she never was. She was like the central message to all of the lore, which was Hylia in the creation of Hyrule. She was never a sage, so it kind of pissed me off where I was like, wow, you really downgraded her like that? Wow. Alright. Was an enemy harder than Lionel's? Even Guardians are about 18 to 20 heart containers are easy. Not really. Lionel's were pretty easy. The ones you gotta worry about are the Gleeoks. They're like 3-headed dragons. They're kind of hard because you have to hit them at the same time almost, but there's like different ways that you can like defeat it. Like you could do it in the air, you can do it on land, you can like float, like it's different. What I do is I use like rocks and then I go up in them if there is any by me, and I just see what happens. I also had these Zonai devices where I would just take a rocket ship, put it in the back of my shield, and just fly and then shoot. I feel like that the vows were all kind of worse than the guardian powers. You are so right. Because it looked like you had a Thanos ring. And I thought that was really dumb. Like, every time I got them, my sister was like, look, you got a Thanos ring. I'm like, shut up. I only really use Talon and Unibles. I use Talon all the time. Like, when I have to float somewhere, he comes with me all the time. So... And if I have a lot of enemies, I will activate them, but I don't really use them that much. Also, can we just say, this might be spoiler territory, I apologize, but Minoru, her power is so dumb. Like, oh my god. I don't understand why Nintendo thought it was a good idea to be like, let's put her in a robot where she's not durable or powerful, but can like hit things. It's like, it's really dumb. I don't know where they were going with that. It was a dumb move on my part, or on their part, oh my god. Sidons and Minervas were awkward. I can't pronounce her name. They were kind of awkward to use. Yeah, Sidons was like, it was easy in theory, but when you applied it, it was very awkward to hit. Like, yeah, it gave pretty good damage, but you had to time it right, and it was just kind of weird whenever I first used Sidon. Because Sidon was the first sage I got. I went to the Zoraland first. And then after that, I did Talon, and then I did Unibo, and then I did Riju last, because I always do Gerudo last, because it's the hardest. And I have to be very durable to use it, so... I just realized we've been playing Lake Floria for a while. Oh, do you guys have any requests for another Zelda track, or do you want me to keep this on? Also, feel free to share. Do y'all have any, like, games or movies or franchises that you like outside of Zelda? Feel free to share that too if you'd like. I'm gonna go dump my coffee. Oh, we should do Skipper's Retreat. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. DK Country, Contra, Mario for the most part, Pokemon, Digimon, and Warhammer. Oh, that's cool. I like Kirby. I love the Kirby games. I like Mario. What else? I can't really think of anything game-wise, but those are like my top 3. And then I really, really love the Batman franchise a lot. I don't like DC, but Batman is like perfect. I am a Dune girly. I love Dune. I read the first book. I'm almost done with the second book, and I watched both movies, and I thought they were incredible. I'm also just a big, like, music nerd. I listen to a lot of music because I am a musician as well. So I do that. And other than that, I can't think of any other franchises. Just those, like, 4, I guess. Or 5. Yeah, 5. Batman, I don't care much for because, spoiler alert, you know who wins. Yeah, I mean, like, at face value, that's correct, but I feel like, I just feel like with Batman, it's not really about the winning, it's more of the storyline and, like, all the conflict he goes through. And that's why I like it, because he can, like, kind of figure out ways to overcome it, or, like, go into someone's psyche and kind of expose them. He's very rough around the edges, but I like it. And he does die in a few stories, that is true. You a music nerd, you only have a soundtrack YouTube channel. I actually don't. I have another YouTube channel called Callie's Jams. I've had that channel longer than this one. I'll put it in the chat so you guys can follow if you'd like. Oop, there you go. So yeah, that's my main channel. I do like K-pop stuff, I do music, I do what else do I do? Like IRL content, whether that's like footage videos I've taken or like concert vlogs, you know, stuff like that. Like, it's just mostly music. And then I also post like covers and stuff. It's really fun. I only have Twitter other than my YouTube channel. Okay. I have like a lot of social medias because, as I've said, I try to promote my branding as much as I can. But I have like an Instagram. I have, oh my god, I cannot speak for the life of me. I have Instagram. I have a YouTube channel, 2 YouTube channels, and I have a Linktree. I have a LinkedIn page. Like, I have all kinds of stuff. I do have a podcast Twitter, but my boyfriend runs that podcast and I mark it for him. And I post about it too, so if you guys want to like check out his podcast, you can. It's like movie reviews, game reviews, that type of thing. And I asked him if he could like do a review of Tears of the Kingdom and I could like talk about it, but he's not really sure yet. But we did do a Barbenheimer episode together where I watched Barbie and he watched Oppenheimer. That was pretty fun. But yeah. I have some videos that are funny. Jay Leno headlines 2 of them in epic Seinfeld. Nice, that's cool. Yeah, once in a while I'll just watch like funny, stupid stuff on YouTube, so that will be a nice little brain rot for me. I keep messing with this, I probably shouldn't. But do you guys have any other questions? I'm probably gonna head out pretty soon because I'm getting kind of tired and I have a few things to do anyway. So feel free to share. Whether it's opinions, questions, I don't care. It's whatever. Garage sale beer 25 cents. Oh, hi Jonathan. Thanks for coming in. Gita asks, what has been your favorite gimmick of the Zelda games? Skyward Sword flying, Twilight Princess, Wolf Link, Wind Waker, sailing, etc. I've always liked flying. I've always been a flying person with Zelda. I think flying in Skyward Sword is awesome. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, like those have been a continuance thing that I like. The Twilight Princess is so fun when you're a wolf because you can like sense things and you can like kind of venture out a little more. I also, you guys have probably done this, but I am the type of person that I will take Wolflink to a marketplace in Hyrule Castletown and scare the shit out of people. I love doing that. It's fun. Hello, do you like the banjo and Katootie? I do like the banjo. What is a Katootie? What the fuck is that? Are you messing with me? There's no way that's a real instrument. Oh, okay. I was like, huh? No, I've never heard of that, actually. It's part of my ignorance, I just don't really know. I've never played Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess, so you definitely should. I feel like you would like Twilight Princess a lot. Twilight Princess is pretty easy to play. Yeah, I don't know them. I'm sorry, guys. I recommend it. It's okay. Okay. What's it about, if you don't mind sharing? I have to put on the dragon theme in here. Oh yeah, another thing too about Zelda that I absolutely love. I love the dragons. The dragons are amazing. It's about witches and goblins. I'm sure there's more though. How Zelda timeline with me was beat Majora's Mask in 2002, and then Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks for 3DS. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, a witches and goblins kind of fantasy sounds like fun, so that'd be cool. Oh. Also, all of the themes that I've been playing are from my channel, so feel free to check those out. I made like different playlists for each soundtrack. I went from playing shitty online ROMs of Zelda 1 and then straight to Skyward Sword. Oh my god, that's awesome. I did like Skyward Sword first, and then I played Ocarina of Time for a while, and then I did, what did I do after that? I kind of had this like weird like pause. Oh, okay. Well, I'm off. If you ever on Mars, I will watch. Okay, have a good one, Jim. Anyway, yeah, it was a weird pause, and then I played Breath of the Wild, and then I went back to the older ones, and I played Twilight Princess, and then I played Majora's Mask, and then I went to Breath of the Wild again, and then I did Tears of the Kingdom. So, like, that's kind of that. Because like I said, I don't really play like the in-between games, and I should, because it's really cool. I have not played Wind Waker, though, because I don't have the proper equipment for it, so I need to play it really bad. I love those games. I also need to play like the first two games, like A Link to the Past and the first Zelda game ever. My sister played them and she really liked them, so I should probably do it. But I'm not really into like the old 80s games. They kind of freak me out for some reason. Wind Waker is on the Wii U. Do you play Twilight Princess on the Wii or GameCube? I just have the regular Wii. So, yeah. I can't really get Wind Waker, sadly. 80s games freaked me out too. Oh, okay, well then I guess we can relate on that. Yeah, I mean, like, I like a couple 80s games, but, like, most of them are weird. Like, most of them are like, ew, what is this? But it just sounds ignorant when I say that because, 80s games are very different and they really brought the pinnacle of video game history. So, like, I don't want to trash it, but at the same time, I'm like, ew. NES games are either ridiculously difficult or historic. Yeah. Yeah. Because, the Switch had, like, the old Nintendo games. Like, they had, like, a package that you could buy, and we had a free trial, and that's how my sister was able to play the first game of Zelda. And then we found these, like, really, really old games, and they were extremely hard. And the thing about 80s games is that they do not slide. Like, you cannot save anything, you can't go back, like, it's all or nothing. And if you die, you have to go back to the beginning. Like, that's crazy. That's why, like, in all the games that I play, I always have to save it every single second that I'm in because I'm so scared I'm gonna lose something. Zelda 1 saves progress, doesn't it? It does. It's just, like the other games, like, there was this one, like, Atari game I used to play, and it was like a ghost room, and when you walked in, like, you could not save anything. And most 80s games were like that, from what my parents have told me, and people that I've known that played 80s games over time. But Zelda, I think, was a save progress one. But I don't know. I don't want to, like, say exactly yes, but I don't know. Well, the Atari 2600 has the computing power of a Tamagotchi. Yeah. I just wanted to try out the Atari one time, and so I played it, and then I played a couple games, and I did not like it, so I stopped doing it. But I understand why people like it. It's cool. It's just not for me. Excuse me, everyone. Does anybody have any final questions before I head out? I am heading out in a few minutes. Ooh, I need to play this theme. This theme is so pretty. The Gate of Time. So beautiful. Favorite item? Mine's the beetle from Skyward Sword. Oh my god, the beetle. The beetle. Bro, I loved it when you upgraded it and it would speed. Crazy. Ambience helps me a lot. Thank you for Zelda Ambulance. Will you do more lives? I might. I've, like, outside of this channel, I am so busy. Like, this was a lucky chance that I was able to go live. But probably, I promised all of you that I would do another cooking live stream, so I might do one soon. I have to figure out timing of it because every time I schedule live stream, something weird happens and I can't do it. It's really annoying. But, like, maybe, yeah. That'd be cool. And I forgot to answer your question. My favorite item, that's really hard because some items I just absolutely love. I will say the Gust Bellows in Skyward Sword was sick. I really liked that one. But the beetle really came in handy, especially the ones that had the claws and they could like grab like bombs and stuff and drop them off. Those are my favorite probably. And thank you so much for liking the ambience that I post, Jonathan. I really appreciate that. I'm hoping to do more ambience sounds. I feel like the next Majora's Mask track, I'm going to do some ambience ones. Yeah, hold on, let me see. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing like an ambience with like nighttime sounds or something. So maybe something like that. But I always take requests for Majora's Mask and Tears of the Kingdom, so if you have any, let me know. You like Deku songs? Nice. The Dekus are super cool. Like, they're so underrated, and I love them. Especially the Deku Palace where they would dance. It's like, come on now. Like, even though the world's gonna end in 3 days, they're gonna dance? Bet. And I just love the Woodfall Temple. Like, yes, it is frustrating. It is so hard, but the music is what brings it home for me. Song makes you just want to like. I look forward to your live, so thanks, Jonathan. Yeah, hopefully my next one will be a cooking one because somebody requested about like a year ago that I would make a Breath of the Wild dish. And I was thinking he wanted me to do like a meaty rice ball dish, but I don't know if I can't do that, honestly. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try. And if you all have any other like live suggestions like cooking or lore or any of that sort, please tell me because I sometimes run out of ideas and I don't know what to do. So, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna head out. Thank you all for watching my live and always being a part of this channel. It makes me very happy that when I upload these, you guys like them and enjoy them. So yeah, I will see you all next time. My next upload is pretty soon. It's probably going to be next week when I do Tears of the Kingdom, and then at the end of this month it's going to be Majora. So that's that. So look forward to like the 17th, the 18th for the next upload. Those will be 2 Tears of the Kingdom tracks, and then the 30th and May 1st will be Majora's Mask. So yeah, I will see you guys later.